Welcome back to my channel. My name is Holly, and today I'll be sharing with you 5 must-haves for breastfeeding. I love these items and they were so very convenient for me, and that's why I'm recommending these 5 to you. And it's only just 5, and I also have one more that I will talk about at the end of this video that I did use, so I will also share that with you all too. Starting with number 1, I have a boppy pillow here in my lap, and I will place baby on the boppy pillow, and she is stabilized real good. Drink her milk and enjoy mommy talking to her and us having our little bonding connection. Yeah. And it just helps stabilize her head and let it be a comfortable position for you and her, and she is has easy access to latch on to you, and so she can get some of mommy's milk and go to sleep and take a nap or something. But I really enjoyed that pillow. I had it with my 2-year-old as well, so that's where I learned that, hey, this is a very, very good item that we most definitely need to use with Ayana. And so for number 2, I know that while you're breastfeeding, the other boob is just like, hey, I got some stuff that's coming out too. What are you gonna do with it? So I decided to buy a haakaa, and this is my best friend. This is my best friend. It's her best friend too. And so this collects the milk that is coming out as well, because you have a letdown, and when that letdown comes, that milk is just going to come out. And so somebody invented this, which is so very awesome. And you'll just place this on your boob, on your nipple, and the milk will come out into here while she is feeding from the other boob. So you're not wasting any milk, you're not having those big wet stains in your shirt or anything like that. This is so very awesome. So we're gonna let her play with this because she is tuned in. Okay. And number 3 is a heating pad. So I could just put this in the microwave, and you could place it on top or underneath your breast, and that will help stimulate the letdown. And I usually place it on the right side. I usually place it on the right side because it is the side that I guess you can call it the slacker boob. It really doesn't produce as much milk as the other boob, and I know that can happen a lot with people who had surgery in their breast, or a benign cyst. Like for me, an example, when I was 13, I had a benign cyst, and so I just apparently think that's why it's a slacker boob, because I literally tried everything. The extra pumping on that side, starting her to feed on that side, which are some great tips that can help increase the milk supply in your slacker boob. But it just never worked for me, and I just figured, well, hey, it's probably because I had a benign cyst removed and that tissue is damaged in that area, which is perfectly fine because the other boob makes up for it, and she is pleased. So we are doing good with that. And so that is number 3. So this is number 4. So number 4, I have breast pads. Like when I'm in a store, or I know if I'm going to be out a little bit longer and I may not have time to pump, I would wear my breast pads, because it's like every 3 hours you can feel the sensation where your boobs are about to drain, and I'll call daddy and I'm like, hey, what is the baby eating right now? And he's like, oh yeah, I just fixed her up a bottle. I was like, oh, okay. So you will feel that sensation, especially if you're on a pumping routine, or if your baby's on a routine. You will most definitely feel that sensation when the milk is about to come down. And I'm like walking around the store like this, like, no, please, I need this milk, don't come out. Or like, no, please, don't stain my shirt in front of all these people. But yeah, so I purchased these breast pump pads, and I have some really cute colorful ones. I don't know where they're at, but they're really cute. They have like a multi-design on there. It's just really cute, cute fabric material, and they're really comfortable and soft and real delicate to your nipples. Okay, and so that was number 4. So number 5 is just like a caddy. I call it like a caddy. So I have like a breastfeeding caddy where I can keep my breast pump material in there. So like the breast pump pads are in there. I have like a burping cloth that's in there because with the left side I have a very good letdown, and so she'll get that milk so fast, and so I noticed that I need to burp her because one day she sneezed, and I was like, and she had milk come out her nose. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, maybe is it because I didn't burp her? But I was like, I thought breastfed babies don't need to be burped. So I learned and did a little research, and it's just best to burp them anyways, whether they're breastfed or bottle fed. So I like to go ahead and just burp them anyway. And she usually burps. She burps pretty good. And she doesn't really spit up a lot, but it's really just to catch the residue around her mouth, because she'll go into this like little daze where she'll just fall asleep and the milk is just drooling out and her eyes are rolling in the back of her head like it's the best thing she ever drunk in her life. So I wish I had some of that, what she has. So yeah. So she act like it's the best thing she ever had in her life. So it's really cute. And I'll just clean the residue with the little burping cloth because she really don't just spit up. You want to play with that? And also what I keep in this little basket, I call it my little breastfeeding caddy, is like some crackers or just something to snack on, because it literally feels like you're breastfeeding and you're like, oh my God, I'm getting so hungry. I'm like, why am I so hungry? So after researching with my 2-year-old, I had realized that you're burning calories. You are burning calories. You are literally getting summertime fine just by breastfeeding. So I was like, hey, let me keep doing this a little bit longer. And so I was burning calories and I was getting hungry, and so I just decided to have something nearby so I could snack on, and most definitely to have some water, because when you're pouring out fluid or expelling fluid, or you're just, you know, losing fluid or pumping fluids out of your body, you need to refurbish that fluid. So it's best to just have some water nearby or some Powerade or whatever beverage that you please. And it really, really helps. You want to still play with that? Yeah. So these are my 5 must-have items that I use while I breastfeed my baby. And it's so very convenient just to have even the caddy, just to have the caddy nearby, or the boppy pillows to have for position on there, because sometimes your arm will get tired. But there is one more that I want to tell you all about. I really don't use it anymore, and this was just really in the beginning when my nipples were just getting so dry, and they just felt like they were just like so dry and brittle, like they could just crumble like you could crunch them like a potato chip, and it used to hurt so bad. I know some of y'all may feel my pain. But I literally would just use Vaseline. After I tried, I think it's the nipple butter. I tried the nipple butter before it worked. It was okay. But I would literally put the Vaseline on there after I feed her. And before I feed her again, I will most definitely wash it off, because Vaseline is thick. It can get into your pores, and the baby can just be sucking on some Vaseline, and we don't want her to have any Vaseline right now or ever or eat or anything like that. But yeah, most definitely I would use the Vaseline, and it works so good. It moisturized and left it kind of like lubricated, so where you won't just feel like it's gonna just crack and crumble, or it's so sensitive to touch. And that has worked very good. And just always remember to start going from the nipple to the areola to the rest of the boob. That's how you want to clean, and make sure that all that Vaseline is off of there, and just make sure all that Vaseline is off of there so baby won't get none in her mouth. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in with us today on these 5 must-have items for breastfeeding. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe below. And see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.